guys, Tom is back with another Linsense video, and the wifey is joining me again.
Hello.
And today I have 4 fragrances from the house of the Authenticity Parfums. Now, I got the 4. These 4 are part of the original lineup that they had. They just came out with 2 new releases, but we're just going to be discussing the 4 that came out first. I've had 2 of these for quite a while now. Just got the other 2 as part of a trade. And the wifey is going to let you know which one she thinks smells the best. Now, me personally, what I've found out with these fragrances, the 2 that I've had, is none of them were like a sexy fragrance. It was pretty much just all like, you know, you just want to be seen because they're pretty powerful, they're pretty potent, they're pretty loud. But there was nothing that made me say, man, I really just gotta wear that. Now, maybe one because of how it smelled, but for the most part, none of them has really caught my attention like that. It made me say, I really want to smell these again and again. But maybe I will start wearing them a little bit more now that I got all 4 of them, and maybe the wife change my mind, you know, if she tells me which one she likes. So,
all right,
we will get on with it. All right. So, again, these are Authenticity Parfums, and I will not be spraying on my arms today because I just got back from Ulta and I was doing a lot of spraying today, so I'm covered with like 10 different fragrances right now. So we're gonna have to use the old tester strips. All right, we're gonna start off with the. I think this is one of their top sellers, and it's the smallest of the bottles in my lineup, and this is the Authenticity. This is all it's called, Authenticity from Authenticity Parfums. This one now is a nice citrus blast right here. So this is definitely a nice spring, summer fragrance, or even a fall if you're gonna kind of maybe be indoors, maybe a little bit. But it's a real big citrus.
Very lemony.
Lemony. There's, I believe there's grapefruit in here. There might be some orange in here as well. But this is very nice for the summer and spring. Obviously, with all the citruses going on in here.
Yellow is a good color for the bottle, I think. Smells good.
You know, this one I haven't actually given a full wearing just yet. The other one that I will be discussing in a little bit, I've actually wore a few times actually, but this one I haven't really given it a wearing like that. But might just have to now. We will get back to that one. I'm kind of digging that one a little bit more now that I'm smelling it again. Maybe they had to kind of macerate a little bit. But it's very citrusy. It's a nice citrus fragrance. Again, I think there's 3 different citruses in here working together, and there's probably some kind of floral note in there as well, probably, or maybe some woods. But let's get on to the second one. We'll go with the second one that I've had in this lineup. And that is this Urban King. Now, this is the one that I think smells like grounded up Smarties or Sweet Tarts. Just smash them up in one of those Porter Mestel, whatever the Mortal or whatever the hell them things are called. What are those things called?
We have one too.
I don't know. Smashers.
With a bowl.
Portal, I think it's like, I don't know.
Ooh.
But it smells like really candy-like, powdery. It's a pretty strong fragrance, guys. This thing is going to last you all day. And if you're going to spray your clothes, you're really going to be smelling this for a while. Man, it smells, I think it smells like Smarties, which I hate that candy, to be honest. It's the worst candy ever, Smarties.
I love Smarties.
But it smells just like it.
Kind of smells like Nerds, too.
Nice sweet candy, Nerds, Sweet Tarts, something around there in that category. But very nice, but it's just, again, not a sexy date night fragrance. Club night fragrance? Yeah, if you're just, like, you're just going to the club, or maybe like a single guy and you're going club and then you kind of want to be seen. You kind of want to be that guy that's just smelling so loud. You know, this is one of those obnoxious, loud smelling fragrances right here. Okay, so again, not a sexy date night fragrance, not a just going out and about type fragrance. Maybe it's for that, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I would say it's a good like cuddling fragrance. Like I would like to smell it. I like it.
So
it's
one
sweet.
person says that they would like to smell it. Me personally, it is sweet, you guys. So
I do like sweet.
Again, definitely not a date night fragrance. So you're not gonna wear that into no nice restaurant because that kind of will probably turn some people off. But it is nice. It's powerful. It's strong. So there you go. All right, next up is, I believe this might have been the one that started them off. I think this is the original. Just got this one from a trade, so we will see. Again, that is this L'Homme Richie. I think that's how you pronounce it, I think. I'm just saying it because it sounds French and Italian, so I'm going to say L'Homme Richie. But it might be L'Homme Richie. I don't know. The sprayers on these things are awesome, you guys. Now, the reason why I'm spraying these away is because they are super strong, and I don't want to be spraying them too close this way because then we're going to start getting a headache. So I am spraying it away from us both. But the fragrances are loud, they're strong, they're potent, they're a high oil concentration. I think it's like 50% oil concentrations, but what do you think on that one? You got your hand up?
Do they last a long time?
These last quite a while. Now, obviously, fragrances are going to die down over time, but these things, on their website, they guarantee 12 hours of performance. I don't know if it's that. I mean, maybe on your clothes, you'll definitely get 12 hours easily, but on skin, I'm going to lean more towards the 8-hour mark. But you get a nice 2 hours worth of good projection, like loud projection and all these. So it's good. There's like I think there's like some sage in here. I think there's some kind of citruses at the top, and then some ylang ylang. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ylang ylang. But it's, I don't know. Again, another one that's okay in my eyes. I don't think this is all that, to be honest. It's kind of not good at all to me, honestly. But maybe for someone out there, this will be good for you guys. But I don't know. This thing says it's sold out right now, so I don't know why. But yeah, there's got to be someone who likes it. Definitely not me.
Old person.
All right. But last but not least, and I always love these type of fragrances, is Barbershop. Who doesn't love a good Barbershop fragrance? And look at the juice on that. It's like this light blue, aquatic blue look and stuff like that. So I like the design of this bottle with the little Barbershop red and blue all the way around. So that's pretty decent. So now I'm pretty sure this probably has a nice, decent amount of lavender there, because a lot of the Barbershop fragrances have lavender in there. But
oh, I was wrong.
Okay, that was very nice, you guys. That definitely is a barbershop-y type vibe. Now, is it an old school barbershop vibe? I wouldn't say it's one of those old school barbershops. This is more of a modern barbershop. You know, you kind of get a smell of like different hair products being used, shaving creams and stuff like that. It's definitely pretty loud. Again, I'm getting whiffs of all of them over here. I'm starting to get a headache when I lean my head over this way. I might fall out this chair if I keep leaning that way. But that's definitely a nice one. That would definitely, you know, barbershopping, whenever you think of barbershop fragrances, you think of that guy in the suit that just got his shoes shined at the, you know, airport. You think of a high-class gentleman with his little iMac book right here. His little Mac computer, getting on the plane, sitting in first class probably.
Is his pink too?
His is pink, because he's a real man. Real men wear pink. I wear pink. But yeah, that's definitely a classy gentleman right there. That's a classy gentleman fragrance. But again, there's nothing that screamed to me sexy date night fragrance. Like if you think about like, what's one of my favorites? Like a La Nuit. That's a sexy date night fragrance. That Bentley Intense sexy date night fragrance. None of these scream that to me at all. These just scream, you know, generic. They're generic, but they're strong. Like, you know, a generic, you know, sweet fragrance, a generic lemon fragrance. However, they are pretty strong. I'll give it that. They're high oil concentration. They're probably one of the cheapest that I've found, especially in this type of lineup. Those high oil concentrations. These are about $39 each. Other ones that I've seen are like in the 60s, 70s. So they already got that going for it. They don't have many fragrances just yet, though. I think they got these 4 that we just discussed, and they got 2 new ones, a summery vibe fragrance, and I think there's one called Romeo vibe. So they got 2 new ones coming out.
Sexy one.
They are actually out already. They got those 2 out. I'm assuming the Romeo would probably be the sexy date night fragrance, because, you know, you think of Romeo and Juliet, you think of, you know, Unless it's the one that's hated, because didn't Juliet's parents hate Romeo or something? Or someone hated Romeo, right? At first?
I believe so.
So it could be a hated fragrance too. But now, if I had to choose my favorite, you know, I don't want to say it, but I do like this because it does remind me of Sweet Tarts a little bit, or Smarties, which I hate. I hate Smarties, but the smell of this is pretty nice. This is definitely one of those obnoxious guy right here. Probably one of those assholes from Jersey right here wearing this, the little slick hair and stuff, doing the fist pump. But I kind of like it. This one's not that bad. It's again, it's a strong sweet tart type fragrance. My second favorite would be the Barbershop. Again, nice, classy fragrance right here, gentleman-like fragrance. Followed by the Authenticity, the great summer, spring fragrance. And then, this is way in the back. This is, that's like in the dungeon right there. I'm going to have to throw that back in the dungeon. But, yeah, those are my favorite. Which one is your favorite?
So, I'm going to go the candy as well. I call it the candy. The nice spring or summer.
The lemony, citrusy, yes. Authenticity one.
Then the Barbershop.
So we kind of went the same route. Just our, second one was kind of flipped around. But other than that, we were pretty much on the same spectrum right there. Obviously, we both did not like this L'Homme Riche that much. I mean, it's not that I hate it. It's just not all that good neither. So it's... Yeah, man, and I actually wore that one day the other day, like to sleep. And then after I sprayed it on, I was like, oh, shit, I got to get back in the shower because I'm not digging this one that much. But I just wore it all night. It's okay. It's got like this herby, citrusy type vibe going with it.
Natural hair products, like the scent of it. It smells good for your hair.
Let me smell it one more time.
I don't know.
Maybe let's do a skin. Do you have some skin?
Not for that one.
She doesn't want to wear this one.
But I'll be a trooper since I say no all the other times.
Let's see if maybe this skin will help a little bit. Maybe on skin it might be better.
Nice atomizer.
The sprayer on this shoots out a lot of juice. Yeah, that's probably that sage and probably that. Again, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Ylang ylang? Is that how you say it?
I have no idea.
There's something like ylang ylang, and maybe that sage. It's like that floral, herby. It's just not my cup of tea. Like
something smells good in it, but then when you
really start whiffing it, it's kind of, there might be some woods in here too. Maybe some sandalwood as well, which kind of gives it this woody take. But yeah, even on skin, that's probably a pass for me.
It's better, but it's just not like the best.
You know what? I think that is like a wood in there because I do have some gentleman oils over there. I do recall one of those woods smelling like that. So it's probably a woody note in there mixed with that sage, that ylang ylang, and all that other stuff. But yeah, I'd have to pass on the L'Homme Riche. The other three. Now, would I say these three are blind buy worthy? Like if she just bought me those out of the blue, would I really enjoy them? Like I didn't know nothing about them. I just wanted something new. I think so. I think they'd all be worthy of a blind buy, to be honest. So, with that being said, those were 4 fragrances from the house of the Authenticity Parfums. If you see the AP, that's their logo right there. Again, cool little bottle. There's the back.
They're very clean looking.
Yep. Nice, fresh. And you can see those stems in there are pretty wide, so that's why you get a lot of juice when you spray it. So I like the size of the bottles. These are easily where you can kind of just store in your pocket on the go. Maybe start,
especially this one.
If you start seeing that the fragrance is starting to fade a little bit and you need to respray a little bit, they fit perfectly in your pocket, even the bigger ones. So there you guys go. That is 4 fragrances from the House of Authenticity. We are going to get up out of here. Hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys enjoyed watching us talk about some fragrances again. But we're going to get up out of here. So hit the likes, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. All right? Peace out. Yeah!